can't hear myself. Volume Xbox is too loud. Okay. I'll turn it down a bit. Camera is having trouble seeing me, maybe? Or my eyes. That's crazy. I think it might be too low, maybe. What is it doing that white thing? Anyway, it took me buying a new PC. Like, I just bought a Mac to be able to stream again. I still have my old one. It's not gone anywhere. It's around. But, I'm not gonna be using it. I mean, I am using it. I'm using it. I'm gonna use it for chat, so that I can watch chat. I just took down one of the monitors and I put it up at the top. I had to rebuild OBS from scratch again, so that's taken me several hours just to get at least the basic stuff in here. But again, now that I have a new PC, we can start really investing in it. And it's an M4 Mac, so I think it should be able to handle all the pressures without crashing all the time, which will be really nice. And we can start reinvesting time in this, and I've really honestly missed it. It's really challenging for me to not have this. It's become almost my therapy now. Like, it's hard for me to play my games if I'm not like I'm a type of person. I like to just be. I have to have a goal or something that I'm trying to achieve. Even when it comes to just relaxing or having fun, if I'm not achieving something through what I'm doing, a lot of the time I don't have a lot of interest in doing it in my case. If that makes sense. So this format, this gives me an opportunity to to feel like I am actually doing this, not just gaming to game, but there's a goal behind it. There's something else I'm trying to do outside of just streaming. Well, I said it's just gaming, I mean. Plus, there's this thing broken. Charger's broken. That's not great. Anyway, I've been chipping away at this while I haven't been playing live. I have been doing like a few flights a week, more here, less, more or less. You know, like sometimes more, sometimes less. I bought a few planes, so my hangar is actually pretty stacked now. I even bought the PC-12, if you can believe that. No big airliners yet. I'm not the biggest fan of flying them in the first place. I just haven't really bothered to save the 250 million that you need. But I'm finding that the jets, like the big jets, are like the perfect happy point because they're not gonna put you in a really small runway most of the time. It's gonna be a well lit runway, not one of those small tiny ones. I was having so much trouble with the Vision Jet a couple days ago, just trying to get it on the ground. It was crazy, man. It was really crazy. I ended up just having to quit because it was this tiny little runway. You know, the Vision Jet, that thing just likes to zoom. I was having so much trouble getting why is this turning off? Why are you going to sleep? 5 hour setting. Turn my screen off after 3 hours. I can't have my chat disappearing on me. I don't want to have to keep clicking this keyboard every 2 minutes, you know? It's not ideal. But I've opened up the states quite a bit at this point. Like seriously. I got most of the corners covered. I have a lot of the East Coast I have to do, but I'm not getting really any flights in that direction. That's not the best. But at least I'm out of Europe. I get a lot more variety in the places I'm flying from and going to. I'm not repeating the same 3 flights over and over again because that's all that's available. Get my drift. I am actually doing things that I want to do in a way, which is nice. Let's flip over the full screen real quick. I'm gonna put this over there. I don't want to. And what we're gonna do? Go to missions. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, that's too low. Still working out the kinks. bad weather. Again, like I said, I've been trying to hit the corners, but I just haven't gotten much luck right here. The closest I've gotten is this one. I've got a little bit of the center, a little bit of the north, a little bit of the south. This is emptier than normal here. It's weird. But you know, a lot of it is still undiscovered. Not like Europe. Europe, I really did do a lot. I'll have to come back here later on. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planes up here. I do want to extend out of it, but I'm trying to fill out the US first, and then I'll come back to it. So, do we do a medevac? Let's try to find something that goes to the East Coast, if possible. I don't like how you can't see these destinations. Just gonna have to guess. Too far. It will be in your area, so that's the possibility. All of these will be going the wrong direction. That one's going to a place I've already been. Let's go further north. Here, we got one that goes towards Philadelphia. This is 1 hour. Not a lot of money. 187,000. It will get me into the East Coast. Let's do that one. I think I should move this guy up a little bit. Where are we going? We're going from Green Mountain Steep Slope, Mr. Michael Moshe's lawyer client. I can hear myself. Where's voice mod? Let me switch.
Ground service, hi. This is flight HOM 4012 parking 3. Please begin passenger boarding. Roger that, Captain. They're on their way. Have a good flight. Sir, be welcome.
Good afternoon, Captain.
Hello, everyone. Please give your warmest welcome to our passenger, Mr. Marashley. He comes highly recommended by one of our top clients. The service must be impeccable. Our 5-star reputation precedes us. Have a good flight, Captain.
Kilo Lima, Kilo Papa traffic. Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is taxiing to runway 14. Kilo Lima, Kilo Papa.
He just decided he wanted to turn off. Weird. Weird.
Sir, good afternoon, and welcome aboard this first-class wings flight to Hereford. I'm your captain and pilot today. Estimated flight time is 61 minutes. We're on time for departure, waiting for takeoff clearance. I'll keep you informed during the flight if anything important comes up. Thank you.
Weird. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to keep it here. The speed's okay. This thing feels so light to me. I felt like the Vision Jet was light yesterday. Or a couple days ago now. I think yesterday, but I didn't fly yesterday. And I ended up just overshooting that airport 3, 4, 5 times until I just gave up. I could not get it to slow down. For the life of me, man. He just would not do it. So, come on, keep going. Quiet engine. I've not been sleeping much the past few days, but I've been getting good sleep. Because I've been going to bed so late, and I have to be up by 6 in the morning every day.
Kilo Lima, Kilo Papa traffic. Alpha Sierra
And I've been
X-ray
going to
Golf
bed at like
Sierra.
midnight.
Taking off runway 14. South departure, Kilo Lima,
I've been
Kilo
like 12
Papa.
hours late. But I started recently taking
Sir, on behalf of my
something for
company,
acid
I would like to thank you
reflux.
for flying with us today on this flight
And,
to Hereford. We are prepared for
it's been
takeoff.
such a game
So
changer
please
for me
ensure your
just for my
seatbelts are
sleep.
correctly fastened and your electronic devices are turned off
My
or in
sleep
airplane
apnea was
mode.
acting up
Sit
so
back,
bad.
relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you.
So bad. Let's enter this runway. lined up. This is pretty perfect here. Close anyway. Not perfect, perfect. Be a little further to the right. I don't know how big this runway is, but it looks tiny. It might be a good idea to take off the flaps. This is why we couldn't get that PC-24 on here. There's no way. There's no way it could have taken off. Look how small this is. It's like, look at it on the map. Man. Tiny. Alright. Perhaps that's cool. Now I have to remember to take them off. Maybe we don't get dinged. Autopilot is ready to go. I'll engage it once we're up, and I can take care of everything else. But now, I like to do power before brakes. Let's do that. I'm gonna have to keep this thing on the runway. Okay. I'll use up as much of it as I can. Where are we at? 56, 60, 70. Oh, it took off on its own. Nice. But I like this game. Flaps down. Easy takeoff. Very, very easy. Basically did it on its own.
Boston Center, Alpha Sierra
Alpha
X-ray Golf
Sierra
Sierra.
X-ray Golf
Whoa, whoa,
Sierra,
whoa, whoa. Why
Boston
is it?
Center.
Southeast
Why
of
is it
Squawk
doing that?
265 tree.
Papa 2000.
Meaning one.
Request flight following.
Why is it doing
Squawk
that?
265
Meaning one.
tree.
Is that wind?
X-ray Golf Sierra.
Alright. I think it's time.
X-ray Golf Sierra. Radar contact 1 mile southeast of Kilo Lima Kilo Papa 2200.
Pass these mountains
Altimeter
first, I think.
3022.
Roger.
Do the
X-ray
rest of
Golf
it.
Sierra.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's by itself.
Boston Center, Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra. 2 miles southeast of Kilo Lima Kilo Papa 2600. Request IFR to Papa Alpha Tree 5. Ready to copy.
Literally trying to fly itself.
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is cleared to Papa Alpha Tree 5 airport as filed. Squawk 265 tree.
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra cleared to Papa Alpha Tree 5 airport is filed. Squawk 265 tree.
No one? Let's do the turn. I
X-ray
don't want
Golf
it to,
Sierra,
like,
read
do a
back
crazy
correct.
turn for me.
Radar contact 3100.
Then once
Altimeter
I can't press it, I'm
3022
gonna put
turn
on that
left
yaw
heading
dampener
145.
time.
Resume own navigation. Climb and maintain flight level 240.
24,000. That's high, especially for this plane.
Turn left heading 145.
I'm gonna bring this
Resume
down to
all
like
navigation.
20, I think.
Climb and maintain flight level 240. X-ray Golf Sierra.
I like having the blue things. They were off for a while. I know it's a newbie thing to do, but I just feel more comfortable, especially if I'm one step away from it. Sometimes you can't trust nav mode as well. Here I know that nav mode is the autopilot is working or not. I won't know for sure. Get it lined up and then I'm gonna engage. There we go. SL What is it doing? What is it doing, guys? Guys, what is it doing? Or is that your damper? Not turning on. I'm just gonna try and trust it, see what it does. I get altitude up. Everything is fine. Let's talk to ATC and get him to bring down that. By about 40,000.
Boston Center, X-Ray Golf Sierra. Request flight level 200.
X-Ray Golf Sierra. Climb and maintain flight level 200.
Climb and maintain flight level 200. X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Doing something. It's interesting. Not a Howdah phone plane, but we're still within range of the line, so no reason to push back on it too hard. Back. Angle of attack is too high. Is there a vertical speed thing on here? Yeah, there is. How do I set it? I don't see a knob for it. But the vertical speed should fix that. Set something. Can't find. Where's the vertical speed knob on this? SMS. There's some altitude intervals here. This is 2000. That's a set. Tele heading. Mapping. Now volume. Fine. That'll do the trick. And if I can't exactly set it myself, keep us from getting trouble. It's stalling. Ooh, we're going left. We're going left now. Hard left. It's decided it's time to head back to the line. No, 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 he hasn't decided that. It just wants to turn. Autopilot for you. In action. He has no idea what the crap it's doing. I would have been better off just setting a heading on it. Doing it that way. Vertical speed on doesn't mean it's probably only controlling the angle of attack, not the throttle. There's not a throttle thing on a plane this small. let it do its thing. We're gonna hop over and see if we can find anything on Bartow. Bartow. He said he's
Today is Monday, September 5th, 2022, Labor Day. And where am I spending my Labor Day? Is that a family function, a party, a pool, maybe down at the beach? No, I'm here out front of Long Acres Dairy in Bartow, Pennsylvania. Family owned and operated since 1920. Check out this amazing old school building. I'm loving this. Look at the really awesome advertisements they actually have on the side of the building as well. Pasteurized, homogenized milk. That one corner look at that is a really, really cool old school sign they have out there. If you're into old school signs, I know a lot of you guys who watch these videos are definitely into old school signage. That is something you should come out here and check out. So again, family owned and operated since 1920, which is really awesome because unfortunately a lot of places around here that have been owned and operated since the 1920s or around then or whatever.
He's just gonna talk to us the whole time. I'm not getting much. Let's just try the city. This guy again. Oh, I showed up. What's Bartow, Pennsylvania near? Washington Township. This big city. Allentown. Reading.
Today, we're talking about the city of Reading, Pennsylvania. Reading is a medium-sized city with a population of just over 91,000. It is well above the nation's average population level. Reading, which gave its name to the railroad of Monopoly fame, is located in the midst of Berks County, an area known for rich history, comes out everything from freshly baked.
Boring. Boring. haven't checked on the plane. Where? 11,000. Still climbing. Phone footage. Drive with me. Is it pagoda? Still there. Alright. Traveling. Let's try and go bigger. Yeah, we got some room.
Coal mine has been burning since 1962. That's where we're going. We're on the Appalachian Trail. We are. They're pretty much removed from so much of the modern world. They didn't even know who the president was.
Oh yeah, look at that.
No phones, no devices. Wow.
We're mostly talking to our buddies.
Coming up on Center Street. What is the Loyal Order of Moose? I will sign you in.
What's our speed? 96? Red lighting a little bit.
This is the largest navigable river in the world.
Cool.
People are very nice. Except this guy.
Distance.
I was gonna say so.
What should I hit? What's the
Most of the line.
Yes.
I'll let it go. Following the plan. Not my plan.
I'm gonna be an electrician.
I'll probably be an auto mechanic.
We'll just get started here.
5 here. Very good. I'm sort of digging it.
20,000 is just so high. This plane especially.
Good morning, guys. Here in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. We're gonna go on a road trip across the center of the state. This is a region of the country that is typically driven past or flown over. But today it's our focus. We're gonna check out the back roads, see what it's like out there. We should be on the road for roughly 10 hours until it gets dark to see what we can discover. Let's do this.
There's a way out to attach it. I'm wondering, about better up there?
What?
Better
Right, guys.
down
We are out there now, smack in the middle of the state, in the southern part. That quick snippet of a drive you just saw took around an hour and a half from Johnstown. And look at this place. How cool is that? Part wood, part stone. And I think we're in Mennonite country. See the woman with the head cover.
Ammonite country.
Deli menu. Get a full hoagie for $7.50. Breakfast sandwich $2.75. Thank you all. Very friendly.
Have a vlog.
Okay,
Go
so
to
people at the
America.
register just gave me
And the
good
ones I like
advice
to do,
of where to go next.
Maybe have a good trip.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Oh, there was such
They're
a good
still
shot
here.
in there. Unfortunately, this Amish lady didn't want to be on camera, so I had to turn it off. And parts of the country like this, the, I'd say lesser known parts, I never think of. How you doing, sir? Talk to me.
About what?
What's it like out here?
Somebody just shoot.
Jesus is Lord of my life.
Did you
really
just
well
find
done.
him, or have you always had him?
Travel
Always had
vlog.
him.
Okay.
Yes.
Are people
You go
missing
see
out
the
if they don't
city.
have them?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
He's the one that made the world,
Well.
and he's the one that makes it rain
Almost
and does
Anthony
rain.
Bourdain's
And we
thing.
rejoice in whatever he brings to us.
Okay, pretty religious out here, yeah?
There's what people do locally.
I don't
You
look
have
at
to
it as
play
religious.
around like anything
What are you
events
looking
that
at
they
as?
have.
Relational.
There's a
Relational.
band.
Trip with Jesus Christ.
Okay, do you go to church every Sunday?
I do.
Okay. Well, can you have the relationship if you don't go to church?
But it is possible. But when you go to church, it helps your relationship with others.
Yeah.
It helps strengthen you in your Christian walk.
Good community out here?
Actually, I'm not from around here.
Where are you from?
I'm from Lancaster County.
All right. What county is this?
This is Franklin County.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you, sir. So, yeah, that's how it is in parts of the country like this, where I don't think they get much tourism, I'm guessing, but they're pretty pumped to talk to you and excited about sharing their thoughts, obviously. Cute old couple. I'm starting to feel it from the times I've spent in Ohio, around Amish country. The pace slows down, very calming. Baked goods here, we got some bread, and what the Amish Mennonites do the best, pie. What a cool place you got.
Yeah,
Is it okay if I record it?
that's fine, yeah.
Thank you. Is it Mennonite or Amish?
It's run by Amish, but there's both types of workers that work here.
Okay. What do you
X-ray Golf
suggest?
Sierra, contact Boston Center
My
on
favorite is the
121.25.
whoopie pop,
Good game.
but you could get one of these.
Oh, I don't know if I'll pass out. Okay, what about the
Going
peanut
to
butter? That looks good.
121.385.
Okay, I'll do one of those.
X-ray Golf Sierra.
Are you Amish or Mennonite?
Mennonite.
Okay. Do you love living out here?
Boston Center.
Yeah, I do.
Alpha Sierra,
I was
X-ray
actually
Golf
born in
Sierra.
China, and then I was adopted when I was 4. So I came over here when I was 4.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yep.
You don't know Chinese at all, do you? 'Cause I know Sheshe.
Yeah, I lost it over the years, but I'm trying to relearn it.
Oh, really?
So I just started recently trying to relearn it a little bit. So.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Take care. You too.
After I said,
Everything just
Where are
slows
you?
down. It's the type
You
of
should be
place
home
you
by
can
now.
drive 20 miles on the road,
Her boyfriend.
and there's nobody
Only
behind
half,
you,
I'm worried.
and you can sink your
Yeah.
teeth into this thing. Peanut butter cookie whoopie pie.
They're not just huge.
If you eat one of these, that's like gateway to type 2 diabetes. But I'm gonna do half because that's pretty good. Super soft. It's just chill. Cucumbers, tomatoes, no Sunday sales. How you doing?
I think I look
Where do you guys have the cucumbers and tomatoes?
weird at that size. That have either
Thank
they
you.
Maine.
Look at this operation. It is massive. Don't record you, just the tomatoes. Okay. I'll take a few of these.
You just place whatever you want right here.
Right on the scale?
Right.
Okay. You speak in Pennsylvania Dutch at home?
Right. That's probably why the children didn't understand you.
Because I was speaking English?
Right. They learn it when they go to school.
So they don't speak English yet? Okay.
Not this age. That's my nephew.
He's your nephew.
I think he's 3.
You have Sheltie puppies for sale?
We do.
$400? How many do you think?
We have 3. We haven't sold any of them yet.
This is the Sheltie? And you got a Chihuahua back there?
That's my sister.
This little guy. Oh, he's tiny. Oh, I woke them up. So cute.
Aw, puppies.
That's her mother.
They're not
Okay.
puppies, they're just dogs.
So how many did you have in total?
She had 3. That's
She
her
had 3 in
first
total. How are things out here these days? Peaceful? Nice? All right, you take care. Thank you. What an interesting scene at that house. I couldn't record it, but a ton of cute kids and a massive house. They're pretty much removed from so much of the modern world and the United States to some degree. From the time I've had with Amish, the most conservative, the Shorts and Trooper, maybe they were Shorts and Trooper, I don't know. but they didn't even know who the president was. This was in Holmes County, Ohio, a couple years ago. And they just stick in the religion, they stick in their family, and to the land, and really live in a different universe. And what's funny about that is, before the pandemic, quite often when people would talk about Amish, they'd say, oh, they're crazy. They're so weird. And then during and after the pandemic, of the videos I've posted in the comments, so many people are like, oh wow, they got it figured out. They got community. They're removed from so much of the noise and the social media and just stick close to their families. It's sort of funny how that changed. Now with that said, the Amish are humans like any group, and there's all sorts of dark things that go on, just like whatever group you want to identify me with. And so it's easy to label and say all Amish are this or all Hasidic Jews are that. I don't hear an all WASP claim so much, but every group has darkness and lightness, and I've seen both sides in the Amish world. I've seen beauty and really well-functioning families, and I've also seen some pretty heavy stuff. So it depends who. And the one thing I've learned in this journey of video making is don't be quick to judge. You never know what's really going on.
Turn on sensitivity all the way down.
Here we have an old church here. Fairview Church. The town's population was much larger in the 19th century than it is today. Many of the 2,000 residents engaged in farming, tanning, milling, timbering, and other industries. The church was used from 1857 until just after World War II, when the dwindling population forced the congregation to move its services to other locations. I think that's the story for a lot of these towns out here. Once bustling with timber, and I don't think coal was here, but we do have those hillsides, so I'm sure it was. And then those industries dried up, went away to some degree, and so do little towns like this.
Then
Sarah J., wife of M.H. Shearer, died January 16th, 1901. So some of the people still living out here, perhaps in that house. I'm sure these are some of their relatives. What do we got here? This little one.
0.
Yeah, that's just worn away.
Alright. That'll be, I think, a lot better.
What's up, you guys? Are you from Blaine?
I live in Mechanicsburg.
It's a cool part of PA, yeah?
Some interesting little towns.
What should I hit? What's an interesting town?
Oh,
Westchester.
Westchester?
Yeah, Westchester. Duncannon?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, so we were actually just in Duncannon.
How was that?
A couple weeks ago, man. We kind of go around and hit some of the more remote areas.
What are you guys doing?
Essentially, we go door to door for renewal by Anderson. We set people up for a free window inspection and a free quote for replacement.
A lot of rejection?
Handful.
It builds a good skill, a good muscle. You don't take no personally in life after doing this sort of stuff. It's like being a Mormon a little bit, like.
Yeah. Sometimes in some more country areas, you'll run into some more abrasive people, but sometimes...
Any shotguns?
Oh, yeah. Getting escorted down a driveway by people with shotguns, or, you know, you're lucky I'm home and not strapped, you know. So
you got any pro tips, guys? When you're looking down the barrel of a gun, what do you say?
Smile at them. Kill them with kindness.
De-escalate.
Yeah, exactly.
You have a future customer here coming on behind me?
They're, Mennonites and Amish are hard sets. I've set a few of them.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that would be an iron wall.
No, there's ways around it. You gotta get creative. Tell you, in the winter, my patented wood stove rebuttal is absolutely fire. That's funny.
You just talk wood stoves?
You know, they'd tell me that they use a wood stove, so they're not too worried about thermal efficiency in the winter. And I'm like, hey, you know, absolutely a cost-effective way of heating your home. Issue is that convective current, all the heat leaving your chimney, it's coming from somewhere, right? So it's being filtered in from around your window, through your doors.
You dropped convective current.
Hell yeah.
We got some weather.
Wow.
I had to explain it to a few people, but yeah, you know, and then it's, so while that central area is nice and toasty, you'll notice the peripheral rooms farther away, typically bedrooms and bathrooms, a lot colder and more drafty than they should be, so.
And then you engage the wife at that point in time in the conversation?
Yeah, pretty much. And also, you know, fewer trips out to the wood pile, keep your bedrooms toastier with a more thermally efficient product.
Oh man,
but yeah, man.
I want to buy windows from
pretty
you.
Slick, yeah. Well, hey, see if there's a renewal by Anderson in your area, man. Like I said, free inspection, free quote.
As in Anderson Windows?
Yep, renewal by Anderson. We're an offshoot. All right, man.
Take care. These guys are great. That's a cool building. Let's check that out. Duncannon, little riverside town here with some history for sure, with a bank like that. And we got a brewery now. Oh, that's cool.
Keep an eye on it.
Right. Guess what?
Guess what?
We do. And then celebrate. You're celebrating tonight. You can put it right here.
I made a version of this.
There we go.
Mine
Won't even
was-
be in the shot. Big straw ready?
Got my straw ready.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready? And
Oh,
Guess what? Did you know today was National Hot Dog Day? We do. We're celebrating tonight here at the brewery. Stop in for jumbo hot dogs and brats on potato rolls. They are delicious. We won't even judge you if you use one as a straw. Come on in.
oh.
oh my god, it started spilling and I started losing it. I told you to drink some out of it. Oh my god.
So this is what happens in Duncannon?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. New brewery.
Yes.
New brewery.
How old?
Well,
2 months. Well,
we've been brewing since 2018, but we've been distribution only up until May 10th when we opened our tasting room.
How'd you score this building?
Very, very lucky. The whole bank was built around the vault.
Can we go in here?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Go on in.
Oh, this is so cool. All the old safety deposit boxes.
And what we do is our mug club is called key holders. And every key holder gets a lockbox. And a part of their membership is a monthly beer.
Got it.
And we do their monthly drafts as draft debit cards.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
they can get their monthly beer.
So what was it before? It was a shipping town? I mean, what was the industry?
So back in the day, it was many years ago, it was the world's largest nail manufacturer. At least the largest one in the U.S.
Okay.
Over where McGuire's Ford was.
Okay.
There was a movie theater, there was a flour mill, they had the Sled Works building, which was the lightning gliders, so they built sleds. There's a dress factory, the
really
flour
boring.
mill.
Until then, sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight.
There's just nothing we can do to make that interesting, unfortunately. We can't look at the plane we're flying. This is a Cessna C400 Corvallis.
This is the aircraft that almost destroyed Cessna, and then became their secret weapon. The Cessna 400 started life as a revolutionary composite speedster that nearly bankrupted its original maker. When Cessna bought the wreckage of this project, aviation experts called it corporate suicide. They were wrong. What emerged was one of the fastest, most advanced single-engine aircraft ever built. Today, we're finding out if this Phoenix actually lives up to the hype, or if Cessna just bought themselves an expensive mistake. The cabin.
When I set this up, it was perfect.
Step inside the Cessna 400, and the first thing that hits you is space. More space than you'd ever expect from a single-engine aircraft. The cabin stretches 128 inches from the instrument panel to the rear bulkhead, giving you over 10.5 feet of usable interior length. That's longer than some light twin aircraft and significantly more room than you'll find in a Cirrus SR-22 or a Diamond DA-40. The cabin width measures 51 inches at shoulder level, which translates to genuine comfort for 4 adults. Unlike those cramped four-seaters where the back passengers feel like they're sitting in a penalty box, the 400 actually delivers on its promise of adult-sized seating. The cabin height peaks at 50 inches, giving most passengers enough headroom to sit comfortably without that claustrophobic feeling you get in smaller aircraft. Cessna didn't just focus on raw dimensions. They paid attention to the details that matter. The seats are designed with high-density foam and come standard with leather appointments that wouldn't look out of place in a luxury sedan. The front seats offer full adjustment, including lumbar support, and the pilot seat includes vertical adjustment to accommodate pilots from 5'2" all the way up to 6'4". Storage is where the 400 really shines. Behind the rear seats, you'll find a baggage compartment that can handle 120 pounds of gear across 25 cubic feet of space. That's enough room for golf clubs, multiple suitcases, and all the equipment you need for an extended business trip or vacation. The baggage door is external, so you can load and unload without passengers having to get out of their seats. The cabin features individual air vents for each passenger position, LED lighting throughout, and power outlets for keeping devices charged during flight. The windows are larger than what you'll find in most single-engine aircraft, providing excellent visibility for passengers and reducing that closed-in feeling that some people experience in smaller planes. The cockpit is slide into the pilot seat of the Cessna 400, and you're immediately transported into the 21st century of general aviation. The cockpit is dominated by the Garmin G1000 integrated flight display system, a setup that puts more computing power at your fingertips than most airline pilots had access to just 20 years ago. The primary flight display sits directly in front of the pilot, showing all essential flight information on a 10-inch high-resolution screen. Airspeed, altitude, heading, attitude, vertical speed, and engine parameters are all displayed in crystal-clear digital format. The multifunction display on the right side handles navigation, weather, traffic, terrain, and engine monitoring duties on its matching 10-inch screen. But here's where things get interesting. The 400 comes standard with Cessna's integrated autopilot system that can handle everything from basic altitude and heading hold to full instrument approaches. The autopilot can even execute missed approaches automatically, taking workload off the pilot during challenging weather conditions. The engine monitoring system deserves special attention because this isn't your typical gasoline engine setup. The Continental CD155 diesel engine requires different monitoring parameters than traditional aviation engines. The cockpit displays provide real-time information on fuel flow, exhaust gas temperatures, turbocharger performance, and diesel-specific engine parameters that pilots need to monitor for optimal performance. Engine and performance. Here's where the Cessna 400 gets really interesting, and frankly, where it separates itself from everything else in the single-engine market. Under the cowling sights a Continental CD 155 turbocharged diesel engine producing 155 horsepower. This isn't just any diesel engine. It's a purpose-built aviation diesel that burns Jet A fuel, the same fuel used by turboprops and jets worldwide. The performance numbers tell the story. Maximum cruise speed hits 350 miles per hour at 25,000 feet. That's not a typo. This single-engine aircraft is legitimately faster than most light twin-engine aircraft and rivals some turboprops in terms of raw
Where's that
speed.
bottle opener?
Even at more conservative cruise settings, you're looking at cruise speeds in the 300 to 320 mile per hour range, making this one of the fastest production single-engine aircraft ever built. But speed is just part of the equation. The diesel engine delivers exceptional fuel efficiency, burning approximately 18 gallons per hour at cruise settings. Compare that to similar performance gasoline engines that might burn 25 to 30 gallons per hour, and you're looking at significant operational savings. With fuel tanks holding 94 gallons of Jet A, the 400 delivers a range of over 1,000 miles with reserves. Takeoff performance is impressive, despite the relatively modest horsepower rating. The diesel engine's torque characteristics and the efficient propeller combination allow for takeoff distances of less than 2,000 feet under standard conditions. Landing distances are equally impressive, with the aircraft capable of stopping in under 2,000 feet thanks to effective speed brakes and excellent brake systems. High-altitude performance remains strong thanks to the turbocharged diesel engine. Unlike normally aspirated engines that lose power as altitude increases, the turbocharger maintains power output well into the flight levels, ensuring consistent performance regardless of altitude. The handling characteristics strike an excellent balance between stability and responsiveness. The aircraft tracks straight and level with minimal pilot input during cruise flight, but responds quickly and predictably to control inputs when maneuvering is required. The stall characteristics are benign, with good warning through buffet and minimal tendency to drop a wing during stall recovery. Price. Let's talk numbers, because the Cessna 400 represents a significant financial commitment, whether you're buying or chartering. New aircraft pricing started around $700,000 when the 400 was in production, though Cessna discontinued the model in 2018, making the used market your only option for acquisition. Current used market prices for well-maintained examples range from $400,000 to $600,000, depending on aircraft age, total time, avionics upgrades, and overall condition. Low-time examples with recent avionics upgrades command premium pricing, while higher-time aircraft or those needing maintenance can be found at the lower end of the price spectrum. But the purchase price is just the beginning of the financial equation.
I was able to get
annual operating costs for the 400 typically run between $75,000 and $100,000 for aircraft, flying 100 to 150 hours per year. This includes insurance, hangar costs, annual inspections, routine maintenance, and fuel costs. Charter costs for the Cessna 400 typically range from $3,000 to $4,500 per flight hour, depending on the operator, aircraft condition, and market location. These rates make the 400 competitive with high-performance single-engine alternatives, while offering superior speed and range capabilities.
That's great, but let's watch somebody fly it. SR-22.
Welcome, aviation enthusiasts. Today we're diving into one of the most exciting and debated topics in general aviation: the Cirrus SR-22 versus the Cessna 400. These two aircraft are among the most celebrated and sought-after models in the world of personal aviation.
We're never going to get
reason. The Cirrus SR-22 is synonymous with innovation, safety, and comfort, while the Cessna 400, later rebranded as the TTX, stands out for its speed, efficiency, and focus on performance. These two planes are often compared for their similarities, but they cater to different types of pilots and missions. Whether you're flying for business, leisure, or simply the thrill of aviation, understanding the strengths and trade-offs of these aircraft is crucial for making an informed choice. The purpose of today's comparison is to peel back the layers and examine every key aspect of these two remarkable aircraft,
MSFS.
from their design philosophy and performance metrics to ownership costs, avionics, and real-world usability. We'll leave no stone unturned. If you've ever wondered which plane offers better value for your money, or which one might fit your flying style better, forgiving flight characteristics, make
Not what I'm looking for.
I think that the most important thing, the most valuable thing that I can give someone is trust.
All right.
I'm Douglas Braswell. I own Braswell & Son Pawnbrokers. We're located in Central Arkansas. I've been a pilot for several years, been flying TTX now for almost 2 years. So my customers, they come in and they leave these prized possessions, sometimes prized possessions, with me, and they have to trust that I'm gonna have it for them when they come back. And when I buy something, whoever I do business with, I'm trusting that they're going to provide that thing that I'm paying for. You know, they're going to say, I can do all these things for you, and I'm going to trust. And you know, what is it that Ronald Reagan said? You know, trust but verify. That's really not trusting, right? If I've got to verify, I really don't trust you.
All right. Flint County traffic, Cessna 35 Bravo Sierra departing runway 20.
I said if I have to verify, I don't trust you. Isn't that the truth?
Man, when you're buying an airplane, and you really hit on the two things, it's expensive. It's crazy expensive. Not in my life that I ever imagined that I would spend close to $1 million on a house, much less a mode of transportation. That's, you know, so I'm spending a significant amount of money. So I got to make sure, or as much as I can, that it's worth it.
Yeah, we are looking at Northwest Arkansas, and it takes me a little under an hour to get there. So if I drive to that same spot, but I think it's like 3.5 hours to the furthest spot that we'd be going. So that's you know, 50 minutes there, 50 minutes back. I can go up in the morning, spend the whole day. I can spend a couple hours, come back and have work in the afternoon here. So it's just super convenient.
Because I'd hate to buy a plane for $1 million and then come to find out, oh, it has all these problems. It's only worth half that. Now, if I'd spent $5,000 on it, you know, I bought a beater car and I got taken for half. It's $2,500. No big deal. But you know, you spend close to $1 million on an airplane, and something goes wrong, whether it's the avionics like you're talking about, and you have to come up with more money because without that additional investment, you lose everything.
Conway traffic, Cessna 35 Bravo Sierra, left base, runway 22, Conway. It accomplishes my mission perfectly. There is not another plane made that fits my mission better than this one. So I freaking love it.
So you have to trust.
Are you like a salesperson?
And plus, if they went through.
X-ray Golf Sierra is passing flight level 200, descending flight level 200.
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra, Boston Center. Radar contact. Continue to fighter.
That's something real. Why is he making that face? With the eyes. That's not normal.
Hi guys. We go for a little flight today in the Corvallis, the TTX.
Making
Beautiful
it look
airplane.
down a little bit. It makes it look up.
Plane has all the performance you
What
need.
it does now.
All the comfort you need.
It's still doing it.
All the avionics you need.
And it's annoying the shit out of me.
It's a fabulous airplane. And I'm
I don't look
convinced
anything
if
like
Cessna had added a parachute
Just
for
looks
the
so
wides,
ugly.
that they'd still be producing these airplanes today. And maybe even making more than Cirrus makes.
That's what I want right
But
there for my
that wasn't to
regular.
be.
Right there.
So there's a few of these left.
Not this.
And they're well sought out and highly desired airplanes.
Nonsense is
So,
with the
do
eyeballs.
a little walk around here, a little pre-flight. You can see the Navy's out practicing today. Their little trainer.
Yeah.
And just checking for anything that doesn't look right. I've already checked the oil and it's fine. Tires look a hair low. I'm gonna do an oil change soon. I'll get them to check them and make sure there's plenty of pressure.
I'm gonna try and spend
up here?
time.
Any leaks? Anything wet? Everything looks perfect. Check the fuel on this side. I think we're topped off. Pretty much. And just going for a short flight today just to warm up the plane. Check it all out, make sure everything's good. I got a flight coming up in a few weeks to Miami. And I'm in Gulf Shore, so I'm just going to fly it to Mobile and have lunch over there with a friend of mine. And fly it back. So it looks like we're good to go. You guys are welcome on board. I'll probably do a lot of talking through the thing since I'm by myself. And show you what it takes to do a quick VFR trip. A few clouds today. Back towards the beach. They lighten up, and then inland they get a little heavier, so we always have an out. We can go south and stay along the coast and probably not have any, but these don't look very high. I'll probably get above them right away, go at 4,500 feet maybe, since we're going westbound.
Okay.
And see how it looks over there. So see you guys on board in just a minute.
We're just gonna leave it as this for now.
Welcome on board, everyone. We're done with our pre-flight. Now we're gonna go ahead and get the plane going for our flight to Mobile. 15-minute flying time, by the way.
Let's fast forward a little bit.
French. That's for starting. Propeller area clear. And we're going to start up. And I'll switch to the headsets after I start and talk to you there. Well, unfortunately, my intercom recording device
He
did
didn't
not
skip
work.
the being in
And
the
so,
air.
most of the flight at this point
And is this the rest of the flight?
is low. I'm gonna let
we
you
did
listen
get a little bit
to
of the
VASI
landing.
lights now. These are 4 lights to the left of the runway. And if they're all white, you're too high. If they're all red, you're too low. So what you want is 2 white, 2 red. And I think you'll be able to hear the audio now just from the camera in the cockpit since the engine's low. I'm gonna let you listen to me talking inside the cockpit the rest of the flight.
Soft. Look at that propeller. My God. That was money. That was money.
But get the flaps up early.
about halfway. Second he starts talking, it does the eye thing. That's new. Wow, it's picking up all of that? Hold up. Where's that camera? I mean, where's that? I didn't put audio in. That's not picking it up. I would have noticed that. Alright, so far so good with the connection and the computer. I'm gonna check how hot this thing is back here. Ooh, it's very hot. Like very hot, it's on fire hot. I have a thing for cooling that I could use. This thing is on fire. This box. I'm gonna put it vertical. I want those fans to be able to really eject that heat. Let me look this up. It said it's normal. Okay, it says it's normal. Pretty hungry. Even though I just ate Technically, it hasn't been that long since my last meal. So it must just be thirst. Or just boredom, maybe. I've kind of done all the things I wanted to check out this flight at least. What's really left now is just to wait until it's time to land, which would be a little bit more excitement there. Then I gotta decide, the kids are coming home in the next, I wanna guess, 30 minutes. Once they're here, you know, everything's gonna change. I gotta decide it. Actually, I can't play my racing game even if I want to, so I do have to keep either playing this or switch over to GTA, which might not actually be a bad idea. I just got the mansion there. Could also be working on that. I'm liking the Mac so far. I mean, I've only had it for 24 hours, and I've got a lot to get used to with it going from Windows, and it's really gonna mess me up, like switching back and forth from Mac to Windows. All the shortcut keys are different, and a lot of the the entire operating system is completely different. The only good thing is that Google is there to help walk me through all the stuff that I don't know. I did have a Mac a long time ago for a few months because I had it for work. Yeah, I remember having difficulty back then too. Just Windows, man. This is medevac missions. We're not doing medevac missions. We're doing a charter flight with this bad boy. Pretty creepy. Weirdo. Really weird with his stash, especially in the hair. He is a weirdo. Let's go see what he looks like on the bottom. Brown shirt, green pants. Very interesting. Do these things do anything?
What's happening? This is an it's right here.
Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna get dinged for that. I accidentally messed everything up. Oh, that was bad. That was very bad. I was just trying to move. Messed everything up, man. That means he's gonna ding me for that hard. We're not even climbing.
X-ray Golf Sierra, please expedite your climb flight level 200.
It's not going anywhere. It's at max. It's not climbing. Despite the FLC. The only other option I have. I can just leave it. She'll keep yelling at me. Oh man, I'm super bummed, man. I scared my guy up. I was just over there trying to check him out, and I used a controller the wrong way, and almost killed everybody. Almost murdered everyone.
X-ray Golf Sierra, please expedite your climb flight level 200.
I want you to chill. I'm trying, the plane will not climb up. Alright. Let's turn off the autopilot. Yeah, let's use this. Just do it manually. $19,000. We're gonna put this back on. Now we're gonna request. We're gonna set this to 19. I don't think it's gonna let me. I think it's gonna say no. I will have to turn it back off.
X-ray Golf Sierra, please expedite your climb flight level 200.
Oh. Almost killed us, but we'll stay here. We're still here. I forgot the perfect like sound level for the plane and the music so that they're not clashing. And it's easier said than done. All right, we're already here. So watch that speed, make sure it doesn't just go straight down. Looks like it's doing the angle right, so I might be okay.
X-ray Golf Sierra, please expedite your descent to 15,000.
Pause the music. Can't hear myself think. I'm gonna change that music, it's pretty bad. I'll get it over to my headset as well, so I'm not listening to it through the speaker. Alright, where are we at? 18,000, doing 107 knots. It's not bad. Dropping pretty quick. Already on our way to pattern entry. It's crazy. I don't know what I'm having for dinner today. I am hungry. Yeah, it's one of those nights where I wish I could stay up and do this like 2 or 3 in the morning. But like I said earlier, I have to be at work. I mean, I have to be up at 6 in the morning. I'm not working tomorrow. I've had 3 days. It'll be my 3rd day off this week. I had it yesterday. The thing came yesterday at like 4 o'clock. I went out and I got the monitors. At the beginning, nothing would work. Then I realized I had to look a lot of stuff up, like to get the audio to work, to get the windows. There are a lot of security things, and I come with this. I had to buy an extra USB device. Kind of wish I'd waited. These things came a lot earlier than I anticipated. But I ended up spending like $25 on like what is it, like a 3 or 4 port? Because the little mini Mac comes only with those USB-C ports. What is this? Hey, what's up? Yeah? You're almost there? Just be careful. There's no rush. Okay, just don't rush. You'll be okay.
X-ray Golf Sierra, please expedite your descent 15,000.
Uh-huh. Okay. Calling me to give me work. I said, thanks for calling me to give me work. Bye.
X-ray Golf Sierra, please expedite your descent 15,000.
Working on it, working on it. I thought you wanted 15.3, like you usually do. This thing is not listening to me.
Squawk 1200. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Good day.
We're going VFR. Set this altitude hold. It's already on. I'm gonna have to make sure that map is up until we get close here. And since we're done with IFR, we're still 100 miles away. So I should start decreasing here. Oh, shizzle. I cut this thing wrong. Obviously not enough. Just made a huge mess with rice. Huge mess. Everywhere. Something I need to do. I gotta go upstairs real quick. Let's go to 8. I'm gonna hit the be right back real quick. I have to pause. I will be right back. Like I said, it's pretty quick. I'm gonna go to 0 for power. It's not dipping on me, so that's really nice. Speed is 115. That's not bad. I can't leave it fully off. It's gonna help us dip real quick. We have 91 miles to go though, so maybe I do want a little bit of power. Not a lot, just a little bit. 118. Alright, dropping back down. Make sure I plug this in and actually turn it on. I forgot to do that. I think I am going to do GTA after we land here. We'll start prepping that. Where's Chrome? We there? What did I set it to? 6,000? 8,000. I think we gotta go to 3. Now I have too many of these USB-C things. I don't think I have anything else I wanted to plug into. Plug into this. I've plugged in everything between the two that I have. You never know. New things might come up that I want to use. I want to get under the clouds, see what it's like below. I'm also kind of worried about it because it could be very bad and cloudy, which would hide all the mountains. If there are mountains. I mean, we are in like Pennsylvania, so there shouldn't be anything crazy. I do worry. I made a video, GTA video. Pretty simple, now that I think about it. I think one of the things I need to do is do a lot more of the talking. I've done funny videos with it before. What's up? What's going on, man? Yeah, what's up? I can see it. Drive slow. Did you pick him up? The hunter. Just running and grab him. You should park by the door. That's what I did when I dropped him off. Apparently it's raining really bad in another part of town. She's not even 5 minutes from where I am, and there's no rain here. I find it's harder to find stuff on the Mac than it was on the other one. Not dropping fast enough. We're still 78 away. I'm changing my mind a lot. I got the cop version. Right? Not right. Yeah. There he is. I want everything like the other one was. I don't want you to be going crazy. Just be normal. I guess it's pretty normal. $74 to go. 4,000. Yeah, we got some serious weather. Oh man. 3,900. This was a lot higher than 3,900. Way above sea level. Clouds apparently weigh a lot. Okay, what's going on? Where we at? 3,300. Why am I still seeing clouds? Let's go to 2. Okay. I'm trying to see ground now. No idea about topography. Looks pretty flat on the FMS. Okay. You wanna grab another drink? I've already had like 2 of them. I guess I'm having a third. I really like the 0 alcohol Heinekens. I think they're the best. Followed by the Beck's, and then not the Beck's, the Stella. You want a real tasting beer? I think the Stella is the closest to real. Looks like folks are home. Let me go help her bring them inside. She'll appreciate it. I'm gonna pause. I don't want to crash accidentally. Oh. What will you hand it when I drop them off? Bye. He did not want me to leave at all. Mini na yada magjoke sila. Ito si just talk to me magyaram. Ay. Let's throw on the altitude hold. We can stay right here, I think. Huh? What did I do? Too much water? That's not the... You said white rice. Not butter. How's that different? You said it was the one right next to the fridge. When I opened it, I saw that one first. It looked like white rice, and I know he likes white rice, so that's the one I put in. Let's fish in here. Not seeing anything big on the FMS mountain-wise. I think we're okay. Still another 60 miles to pattern entry, so that's quite a while. 100 knots. It was perpendicular to our current direction. We have to come in, make a right, turn, come in. Alemo. Come here. Come here. Don't cry, boo boo. Come here. Come here. I should turn off my email notifications. It's really bugging me. Didn't you say you were gonna make me HJet a while ago? What happened to that? Huh? I thought you'd already cooked everything. I'm not saying that you've missed it. What I'm asking is that still around for you to make? Yeah, that's right. I did buy food. Well, I didn't buy food today, but if you're feeling up to it, you don't want to, then don't do it. Do what you wanna. Do your thing then. I'll eat the hackle. There's a hackle there, right? Right? I'll eat that. Don't worry about it. But tomorrow's Friday, so don't forget. The weekend is coming. Hi. The ladies at that daycare today were like, "Hi, we haven't seen you in a really, really long time." I was like, "Okay." She's like, "Yeah, my wife has been dropping them off." I was like, "Oh, so she's in school now?" I was like, "Yeah, she started school. I'm gonna be dropping him off now." Like, "Ah, okay." They're so nice, to me anyway. The lady at the at the front office, they even say hi to me this morning. Mm. He cries every time she leaves. Every single time, man. We have another 50 miles to go here. A really long distance. Leave me alone. You know, you can't stand to see me rest. It makes you mad, huh? I think it makes you mad. And what? If it's what? Is this the same Y thing? Wow. But 53 plus the 32, that would make it 85. That's still less than 107. Yeah, should be saving money. Should be saving. What are you paying now? 107? Like $20? $20 a month. ChatGPT. Take that email, copy it, send it to ChatGPT, and say, hey, help me write this. It will do it. Isiaga, your iPad is not protected. Keep playing until this thing breaks. He's over here bending it. Rumboni. You have to buy a new one of this, or this iPad is going to break in like a week. I said we. I said we. So who paid for the iPad? Who paid for the iPad? Okay, who paid for the protector that came with it? Me? Samantha, yes. You know very well you didn't. So you buying him a protector, especially when you have so much more money than I do right now. I said right now. Okay. Can you turn that light off, please? Are you a chair? Look on Uma. Facebook Marketplace. You probably get one pretty cheap there. I would take one of these chairs from down here and take it upstairs for now. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look for a chair on Facebook Marketplace for you. I can't afford to buy it, but I can definitely look for one. For what? I saved this money to make sure I had something that I wanted and needed. No, you're over there seething about this. Mad. mad, but you got $9,000 they gave you. 9,000. You give me two. Alright, we gotta go down. Maybe, maybe not. I don't like these mountains at all. I think we're at a good place at 20. Maybe we go. Might get close to this here. Oh. We're getting really close here. Trying to debate if we go to lower. I don't usually like going below 2,000. Gonna cause trouble. I think we leave it. I want to cut down as much of this altitude as we can. We're getting too close. I don't have to speed at the last minute. Alright, 10 more miles. I'm getting really close now. Really, really close. I think we're gonna have to do this from outside. I can't see nothing from here. Fog is just fogging and all that dirty stuff on it. I don't think I have to cut down speed yet. Soon. Lose a little bit more altitude.
Papa Alpha Tree 5 traffic. Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. 10 miles north, 1600. Inbound to land. Runway 1 tree. Papa Alpha Tree 5.
I don't think I have to slow down quite yet. I'll have to take this to manual soon. But I'm gonna spend as much of it as I can. I could just line it up right now. Put it right. Oh my god, look at that, it's a mountain. I gotta take out the autopilot. Shoot. Way too low. Take advantage of this too. Turn the plane in that direction so that I can just fly in directly. Whoa, 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 whoa. So much wind. Really getting tossed around. Try and do it without the flaps if we can. Here comes the final. Two.
Papa Alpha Tree 5 traffic. Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is on final. Runway 1 tree. To land. Papa Alpha Tree 5.
I don't see it. Do you see it? Directly ahead. I think I see flashing lights over there. Yeah, I see them. Whoa! Right over a mountain. I always love that. Oh my god, it's right over a mountain. Cutting power fully. Engaging flaps. Terrible. I hate these. Come on. Missed the runway, but close enough. Oh. Close enough. Indeed. Jeez. Let's get us turn around. I like it usually close to here. I can feel it. Oh, we didn't crash. We only scared him, I think, the one time.
Kilo Lima Kilo Papa traffic. Alpha
I don't know what the score is going to be, but hopefully it's right.
is taxiing to parking. Kilo Lima Kilo Papa.
Smarter to do it here. Because then he won't disengage.
Sir, welcome to Bally Spring Farm. Local time is 5:07 p.m. For your safety, the captain has requested that you remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until we come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Please make sure you take all your belongings with you when you get off. On behalf of the entire company, we would like to thank you for choosing first class wings. We look forward to seeing you again and wish you a pleasant stay in Hereford.
Or am I releasing parking brake? Did they move the parking stand? Oh, God. Yeah, what's up? You want some juice? I'll get you some in a minute, okay? Ridiculous, huh?
this airline's pretty good. I'll consider flying with them again.
Do it again. All right. $75% no satisfaction. That's pretty good. I didn't scare him too bad. Condition was pretty good. Yeah, it's a fun plane. A little bit of a scary landing, I'm not gonna lie. That mountain came out of nowhere. It came out of literally nowhere. Not much in the way of money, but passive income should make up for it. 450,000 used to be like, oh my god, I got 450,000, I'm so happy. Now it's such garbage money. We're not gonna get it right away. That's okay. Let's see what we opened up. We should have Philadelphia now. Nice. We got the whole East Coast. There's Philly. What? Something I wanted to do. You said you wanted juice? There's no juice, my love. Oh, there is some in the back over there. Could have one of these today. It's all yours. Good luck with your sugar. I just want to see what's available. Oh, I switch. That could be good. Very short, 15 minutes. 45 minutes. That's not like shorter flights here. That says 6 hours and 30 minutes. Where's that going? Wow. Never do that. That's certainly gonna crash before you get there. Guarantee something goes wrong. If it was like a medevac mission, I'd be all into it. I'm gonna let East Coast. There's a medevac mission that goes to the East Coast, like right here. That could be good. GTA or more of this. Let's see if he wants to play something. And then we'll go kind of go from there. Nothing. So I could either go grind. Go looking for group. Or I could do more of this. I think I need a break from this. I might come back to it later. I really do want this flight here. It's 2 hours and a half, which is way too long. So we're gonna do that. I'll be back. I gotta have to stream for a little bit.